Hello everybody, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? That's not good, Kyla. That's not good at all. Hey, Casey, AJ Stone, Creed, AW Blake, Greg, Core, Sam, Somewhat Smart, Case, Whitetail Slayer, Willie, Cole, Casey, Adrian, Braden, Trayton, Miller. How's everybody doing? So we're gonna try something new today. We're gonna try having the chat in subscriber only mode. So basically you'll have to be subbed to the channel in order to chat, and I think that might alleviate some of the spam issues that we get where people will join and literally just join to spam, because now they'll actually have to be subbed in order to be able to type messages. So it's not going to affect any of you guys. All of you that have been subbed to the channel, you can chat like normal, but for anybody that's new, they'll have to subscribe before chatting, and that should alleviate most of the spam issues that we have from time to time. All those times where we've had people just come in and spam the same letter over and over again and stuff like that. It should hopefully remove most cases of that. So, I think it'll be good. Obviously, if it doesn't work the way I'd like it to, then we'll go back to normal, but I think we'll at least try this. And I need to swap guns. I was using the 6.5 to grind the great one earlier, and it just was not doing as well as I would have liked it to, so we're gonna go to the 303, and we're actually gonna have to drop something in order to carry it. Well, first we need to do that, and I guess we'll drop the Kuso for now at least, and then we'll get our laminated 303. There we go. Get the tents right there. And I think we can actually carry another scope now too. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the Hyperion in there too. I like the Hyperion on the 303, so we'll try that. Fell asleep while playing Quattro earlier? You did? Oh gosh. There's one buck, maybe a second? Yeah, there's two. Alright, so we need to take both of those out. Yeah, we're also super close to 17k subs, guys. We are super close to 17k. In fact, we are literally 70 away. Absolutely insane. Let's try and get these guys down, though. Don't think I got neck like I was hoping there. In fact, I might have... I hit that doe. We're just gonna leave her. Hopefully she doesn't die, but she probably will because it's the 303. Little unfortunate. Nice, Casey, that's awesome. Not entirely, Case. I go back and forth between the two. I've been using it for this map a little bit because there's a lot of long shots, and I've found it pretty handy for some of these big lakes that have whitetail. But I still do like the Hyperion better. No, Hunter, that's unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear that. Better luck on the next one. Quite a few bucks, but nothing huge, sadly. I think that should be good there. And then we can also get this guy now. Ah, we hit the tree. No, that would have got him too. If we hadn't hit the tree, it would have got him. There is no max score, Adrian. It's a true rack species, so no max. Nice, Hunter. Let's get a little reload real quick. Hey, Hollow, how's it going? Hey, Archie. How are you doing, my dude? Yeah, I think there was one more we shot over here. Hey, Nina. Hey, Jello. Good luck, Briley. Hopefully you get it. No, 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 no. Don't float away. Come back here. No! Oh, we got it. There we go. Oh, man. I would have been so sad if that had floated across. Nice, Archie. No worries, Blitz. No worries, man. Keep that grind going. I hope you get that great one. It does seem like you might be close. Hey, Shauna. Got a Rancho great one today. 634.7. Holy Owen. That's insane, man. Congrats. If you're in the Discord, be sure to drop some pics. We always love taking a look at all the great ones people are getting. There's been quite a few of them on Rancho. Makes me wonder if we're going to get ours soon. I certainly hope, at least. It looks like that's just does over there. This was the doe that we accidentally shot. Should be one more buck over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Cole. I will take a look at it. I haven't got to look in the trophy shots chat today. Been doing a lot of recording this morning. And I took out the zones that were along this side because they were doe only. So, hopefully they will respawn with better herds in that area. What's my favorite soda? I've got a couple that I really have been liking recently. One of them is the Dr. Pepper cream soda, and the other one is vanilla Coke. Well, quite unfortunate. I thought for sure those were good, but it looks like we spined them. 303 will kill them quick. And what happened to our tent? Is it like underneath that spotting? It might be. We spot something? There. Yeah, there we go. That was unfortunate. You know YouTube CG, it's never gonna send notifs. YouTube doesn't send notifs. Why would they ever do that? Let's go try to figure out where these went. I think one was good and then one was bad. If I could grab the blood, that would be amazing, but it's not letting me. Oh, they do gun hub? I'm guessing it's pretty much any species that got a change to their fur then. That'd be my guess. Or a lot of them at least. Where's the other one, buddy? Yeah, they're pretty good, Hunter. I do like them too. Yeah, I can't get to it either, Archie. I don't really have a reason to go to it though, so it doesn't really bother me too much, but that is a good idea. Yeah, for sure, Whitetail Slayer. I hope you get it soon once you get the map too. Hopefully it will come to you pretty quickly. Still no zone back here, which is kind of sad. I really liked that zone. In some places, Hype. I have noticed there's a couple spots where it does appear that there's more. Not in all of the spots, though. Yeah, that would be cool, James. I feel you, AEW. It's bound to happen, though. It's bound to be a question that gets asked a lot. No, Mr. Riley, there's not. No release date. I will not know any information about that you guys wouldn't already know. Once they have a release date, they will put it on their social media. Hey, Float Goat. How's it going? What did I miss? What did Float say? Oh my gosh, Float. How dare you? Alright, so there's actually a zone right there. So before we claim these, I'm going to fast travel over to this tent and take those out. How many whitetail have you killed? It says it in the title. I believe it's like 3648 in total. When it comes to just Rancho, though, I think I have killed like maybe 300 or 400. Let me look. Let me take a look. I've killed 308 on Rancho Del Arroyo. Maybe a little bit more, actually. No, that is the count. Killed 308 on Rancho. Where'd these guys go? We might need to back up a little bit. Never, Michael. It's never releasing. Is that him? Is that one of them? That is most certainly them. So they're just hidden. They're not actually that, they're not actually gone or disappeared. Do I consider Rancho better than Layton for whitetail? It's still pretty early, but I'm leaning towards it being better. But it's pretty early still. I don't think we'll fully know for a little while. I don't really know hunter class. I would check the south down here in these feed zones. That's where I've been finding a lot of my big coyote males. Don't see them, and they're not coming to the call either. Yeah, they're not going to cooperate this time. We'll just have to, not worry about them. Unless we can get one as we travel over here. Yeah, it's pretty insane, Blitz. Come on, where are you? Just a doe. Are there any bucks over here at all? I'm starting to think there isn't. I knew it, Hollow. I knew it. Why didn't I know that? I don't know. I haven't hunted the mule deer a ton. I've pretty much only hunted them yesterday and like once during early access. But from what I saw, I think they might be better than SRP. It's hard to say, though. Hey, Deepest Fears. Hey, Gianna. There's that guy. And we finally got some bucks back at this zone down here. It's not nearly as many as there was before, but there's a couple at least. Yeah, sadly no great one yet. Hopefully soon. Yes, Trayton, I agree. That would be kind of cool to have. Some kind of truck to get around the map faster. Or a horse so that we can get around quietly. Did we lose our bucks again here? We're probably gonna have to wait for them to respawn. This zone's been a strange one. I'll get bucks back and then they'll be gone for a little while and then they'll come back. I don't get it. We'll get it eventually, Hunter class. Just a matter of time. Hey, outdoor fishing life, how's it going? What's my favorite map? Silver Ridge Peaks. This one's probably second. And then third is probably Tiawaroa. Who do you think is your most OG current viewer? Either AEW or probably NASCAR Red Panda. Well, technically David is my most OG viewer. He's one of my moderators. But he is also a mod, so if you're talking about non-mods, then it's either AEW or Red Panda. But if you're counting mods, then David is most likely. I just completely passed where I was supposed to go. Well then. That's quite unfortunate. 9 to 11 turkey track. Well, these guys are probably spooked because I messed that up. Let's get down here. I heard my name. You did indeed, AEW. Imagine not being subscribed. Hit that like button. Indeed. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys want to see more awesome content. We're also approaching 17K. Like, incredibly close to 17K. Does, does, and more does. That's just what we want to see. Yeah, these guys... Looks like it's just does as of now. Let's fast travel over there and check this other zone. Yeah, I don't do the face cam during Call of the Wild. I feel like it detracts from the gameplay. And also, I don't like using a face cam, so I don't really do it too often. And when I do, it's usually on other games. Does only again. That's unfortunate. Yes, Archie. The hotspot is dead pretty much any time after like 10. It's good in the morning, clear up till like 8 or 9. Anytime after that, it's trash though. Fabled Piebald is a fur that you can get on the Great One. It's only on the Great One. There's currently a bug that's making other stuff show up as it in the lodge, though. But it's supposed to be just for the Great One. So none of these zones have bucks at them right now, except for probably this one. I hope at least. I was hunting them pretty heavily earlier, so we could be in between spawns. I hope at least. Checked my 5 zones so far on Layton and only found 1 buck. No. No, Kyla. Rip. What will you shoot the great one with? I want to do the air rifle from as long of a range as I possibly can. But recently I've been kind of thinking about maybe using the 6.5 instead, since it is my favorite rifle. A salsa kitty? Yes. Indeed. Max weight bop cap? You better get it, Archie, and it better be a diamond. Why do you dislike... Or what do you dislike more, Medved or Hirsch? Medved. Because on Hirschfelden, I can actually get some kills on stuff if I hunt for European bison or fallow deer or geese. But Medved, there's just nothing I enjoy there. I don't think I really enjoy any of the species. Except for... maybe... the musk deer, but they're so hard to get anything good from that I don't really hunt them too much. Hey, Scarecrow for Prez, how's it going? What is going on with you, sir? You are floating in very interesting ways. Come here. There we go. We got him. Now for the last lake. I recently decided to add this lake to my rotations of lakes that I've been hitting up. The fact that you hate Medved hurts my soul. I can't stand it, man. I don't know what it is, I just can't get into it. My gosh, Tian, chill with the caps. We don't need that. Another max weight and it's blue? Oh my gosh, Archie, you better get it. Probably eventually, Harriet. I know for a fact I'll do more with Lady Legend. I don't know what Dee Dee's schedule is like, though. I'd like to do some with both of them, though. What I would love to do, though, is get a stream going with both of them. I think that could be fun. Flinty Boy is doing fine. Good old Flinty Boy. Like it more if they made reindeer tracks better, added a small game animal like snowshoe hare, reworked some of the drink zones to spread them around through the day. Yeah, I just want muskox. That's all I want. If they add muskox to Medved, I'll play it all day. But yeah, I agree. There's a lot of issues with Medved, in my opinion. It's just lacking compared to other maps. They need to add some more species to it. They need to improve some of the species that are currently on there. And maybe improve some of the need zones. I feel like a lot of the drink zones are deep in the brush. Very similar to Hirschfelden. So I'm hoping that will get at least tweaked a little bit. Yeah, I would love the muskox. They'd be so cool. And Arctic fox I would like to see also. I don't know how well they would fit with Medved, but I'd like to see Arctic fox. Yes, it is, Sam. There's actually a lot of different colored fruits that are out there that you would never think are a thing. There's a bunch of different colors of carrots, too. I recently bought a bag of, like, multicolored carrots, and my gosh, they are tasty. There's legit like red carrots, the normal orange carrots. There's like purpley blue carrots. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I've seen the purple potatoes too, Caitlin. Those are cool. That is $2 right there. At least this lake is looking good. Not good on either of those. What? How was that last one not a hit? Add a great one to Medved. That could be good also. Those are going to take so long to die. Man. Not looking forward to having to chase those down. It's going to be a lot of running. How far was that actually? That could be why. I was zeroed for 300 when they were only 170 away. I need to stop using the Argus scope. I'm getting to a point where I'm used to the zoom on it, and now I can't remember how to aim with the Hyperion. Cotton candy flavored grapes? That's a thing? Oh my. Well, I went to this trader, Deepest Fears. His name is Joe. Yeah, he sells those multicolored carrots. What happens to wounded animals when they don't die? They just come back full health. Back to their zones as any other deer would. Unless they end up coming back in the same session, then they just come back with a fraction of their health left. Man, now you guys got me wanting to try cotton candy grapes. That sounds amazing. What's my favorite pizza toppings? You guys are probably gonna hate me for this, but mushrooms. I like any kind of peppers on them. Pretty much anything, if I'm being honest. Like, the more you have on a pizza, the better in my book. Almost forgot we actually have some bucks here too, so I need to not sprint. Unless I already spooked them off, which is possible. Holy, that was terrifyingly loud. Oh, I definitely spooked them. It's only 100 meters away. Yeah, pepperoni's good. Yeah, we spooked these off for sure. Oh well. We'll get them on the next run. Done with you in the word mushroom. Hey, they are good on pizza. They are fantastic. What's up, Doze? Come on, Hunter. Find him. Go get him. Nice, Paxton. Those are rare. Those are really rare. Diamond Coyote today, 0.1 above Diamond. Nice, NJ. That's awesome. Blitz, you're gonna have to ban me then. Anything good so far? Not really. Just starting out pretty much. Only been live for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. Maybe 30 at the most. Oh my gosh, he is just booking it. Yes, Hollow. Agreed. Honestly, pizza's good no matter what it's got on it. I will eat literally any type of pizza. The only time that I might not is if it has like artichokes on it. I'm not a fan of artichoke. Can't stand them. Multicolored chicken nuggets. Oh my gosh, yes. I'd love a bright pink chicken nugget. That would be awesome. Pineapple is amazing, okay? I put it in everything. Not really, but it's good. I love it. Hey, Gulf Coast, nothing yet. We're just in the first half hour of the stream. Oh, well, sorry, Scarecrow for Prez. I forgot the extra 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 243 seems about the same as it always has, but for some reason the 6.5 seems to have less pen than it used to, I've noticed. I was using it all morning this morning, and it doesn't seem to get penetration on long-range targets anymore if you hit the shoulder. And it used to. So, I mean, maybe the 243's had some changes. I haven't noticed much myself, though. That's not good, Billy. Maybe try other parts of the map. If you have any bodies of water or any parts of the water that you have not looked, go look at them, because there's a high chance that they're probably just at different parts of the map. That's almost always the case. That's an 85 to 100 buck. Good one. Yeah, I was definitely noticing that, Donde. It definitely does seem that way. Another 85 to 100. And another 85 to 100. I think that's 3 different ones, if I'm not mistaken. That's really good. It's a good sign. Love seeing lots of big whitetail deer. Yes, Panda, I've checked the lakes to the west. Unless you're talking to somebody else in chat. You might be talking about the elk now that I think of it. He moved as I shot. No. Don't want to shoot him. I'm gonna try and stick to Grimm's methods and only shoot 2 per herd on each run through. This guy's in the same herd as those other ones we shot. These are a different herd, I believe. So if there's any bucks with them, we'll take them. But it doesn't appear that way. Yeah, I'm at the starter lake right now. This is that other 85 to 100. Ooh, another one. Guys, there is so many big bucks. That's good. That's a really good sign. That one that we just took's from a different zone, so... Or from a different herd, I should say. We definitely want to get him down. Ooh, I haven't had a buck over there in a while. Nice. Well, this is going well. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, gotcha, Blitz. Yeah, I've got a tent set up all around this lake just to speed things up. You may be on a heater. That's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe we've hit one. It's hard to say, though. We'll just keep going and see if we find any level 3s. Not going to mention what it was, because it would spoil tomorrow's video, but I did take another diamond off of the map that I didn't know was here. So maybe getting that off the map is gonna help the whitetail have better spawns. Hard to say, but Always worth a shot. Great one weight is 97 to 110. Do I feel 17k? We're definitely getting close. We're at 16,944, so literally just 56 subs to go before we get to 17,000. Just honestly does not seem real how far we've come with the channel. Hey, Willie. You have not missed much. We just now took out a few decent-sized bucks, but they're the first good ones we've seen. Alright, let's get right here. Lake to the west of the Starter Lodge, people have found whitetail. Let me see what lake you're talking about. Yeah, I've already checked this one. I already looked here and didn't find anything. Holy, level 1. What a giant. That's a little better. I'll probably go for those two. They are exactly 260 away. I don't know how these are not getting vitals. It seems like I can't get vitals from long-range frontal shots anymore. It just never pans out for me. Unfortunate. I mean, he still died. We got spine. Just unfortunate that we didn't get that vital hit to drop him quicker. $182. I might need to just aim a little bit lower on those, I think. Medium bleed rate, that's definitely a non-vital hit. I mean, that's not bad at all, Kyla. That's pretty good pay. Yeah, just barely too high. Hit vertebrae. Unfortunate. What's the Grim method? It is way too much to explain. Oh, we got a new zone. Looks like it's all does. These must be some of the ones that I tried deleting this morning. They just came back at a different side of the lake, so I think I need to eliminate all these at some point. I'm not going to do it while we're actually grinding bucks because I don't want them to get mixed in with those. So we are going to just focus on the bucks for now. I'll delete those does later. Yeah, it is pretty good, Deepest Fears. The only problem with this lake is most of the herds are the big ones that eventually stop spawning bucks. So I always end up losing the herds here. But when you first join, it's amazing. Danny coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much. I want more antique weapons, like more black powder rifles, exposed hammers, shotguns, percussion cap revolvers. What do you want for the next weapons? Yeah, those are all pretty cool weapon styles. I personally want to see a 7mm Mod 8 or a 22 250 or a 17 HMR. Don't really care like whether it's modern or like an older weapon, but I just want one of those calibers. Or possibly 308 also. I know that TK's talked about how that probably won't ever make it into the game, but I would love to see it. We got anything here? There they are. Well, there's a doe at least. A little bit too far away to come to the call. Do it, Kyla. Do it. Go to McDonald's. Work there. Well, looks like it's just a doe. Would like more class 3 guns? Yeah, me too. Think that's definitely needed. At minimum, a frag grenade. Yes, please. Just need Flinder to hire me as his assistant and I'm set. JK, I could never. You should do it, Kyla. One of 17 HMR 4570 Buffalo Rifle hardcast bullet for class 7 and 9, and a 458 lot for class 9. Yeah, that'd be good. I think all those would probably fit in the game pretty well. Another gun that I'd really like to see that I have never seen a hunting game implement, and I mean, I guess the biggest reason is because it's a relatively new caliber, but I'd like to see the 224 Valkyrie. I would love to see a 224 Valkyrie AR put into the game. There's another 85 to 100 buck. I'm liking what I'm seeing, guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing. There's also more does in this herd than normal, which is kind of odd. Alright, later, Willie, thank you for dropping by the stream. What have you killed so far? A lot of whitetail deer of varying sizes, but no diamonds yet. Nice, Dominic, that's awesome. Reindeer moose hybrid as a great one, that would be terrifying. But maybe kind of cool. We need a Bigfoot great one. But how could you even make Bigfoot a great one? I mean, he's already great. How could you make him greater? Yeah, I'm excited for Ultimate Hunting. I hope it actually delivers on everything that it's talking about. Because if it does deliver on everything, it's going to be a good game. My only fear is that it's going to be something similar to a game called Survive the Nights. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Survive the Nights, but it was a game that had like so many things that they promised. And it also had like, you know, in-game footage of a lot of the different systems that they were going to have in the game. And then it released into like closed alpha for anybody that had purchased the game. And it had like a tenth of all the stuff that they said was going to be there when it went into alpha. It was pretty unfortunate, but they made it look so believable that it was all going to be there at the time. But instead, they plan to put it in like a few years from now. So I hope that it doesn't go like that with Ultimate Hunting. I mean, I don't think it will, but I'm skeptical of everything nowadays with the way the gaming industry is. But I do think it's going to be good from what I've seen. We will eventually, Dominic. I think the only reason we haven't got any more great ones is just because they were trying to get the current one to work correctly. And now that they've supposedly fixed it, hopefully they'll be able to work on some new ones. Hey, Randall. An albinonistic bighorn rabbit? Yes. Please. Bigfoot is the greater one. He is. That's what I'm saying. We can't just have a great one for Bigfoot. Gotta be something more. Alarmed. How did he end up going alarmed? We were in a tripod. And the wind is in our favor. Interesting. Man, a great one bison would be insane. Oh yeah, I have, Sam. I've been watching Big Fry's videos on stuff like Earth 2 and those types of games. They're pretty bad. Bobcat drink time is 4 to 8. Or I guess like 4 to 8:30. Great one, Jackalope, please. Bigfoot in a visor, boom, great one. You talking about like Bigfoot with a helmet on? He's just got a riot helmet on. What would be the easiest animal to make great one? I think it would probably be relatively easy to make a great one for probably any of the species that don't have antlers. Like something like a bear. Because with a bear, they could just give it a special fur type and then like a scar or something on it to make it stand out more and to give it something that's more unique. I think that could be pretty cool. You know, another thing they could do for a great one for another species is maybe make it like a subspecies of that species that was thought to be extinct or something like that. And it's like, since great ones are excessively rare, it'd be like, oh my gosh, I found the last one that exists or something like that, you know? Or just excessively rare fur types IRL. Like maybe a great one for black bear could be a spirit bear. Or something of that sort. What animals are great ones? Currently just the white-tailed deer. As of now, that's the only thing that has a great one. But they do want to eventually branch out and give everything a great one. As for when that'll happen, who knows? Could be anytime, honestly. Are you guys still all does? Yep, looks like all does. Pretty sad. So yeah, it looks like the only zones that have bucks on this lake now are this one and this one, so we're just gonna have to stick to those, I guess. Had to get gummy worms? That is perfectly fine, Kyle. I'd say that's a valid reason for not being here. Blue Binisticald. That might be the best mashup of the names I've ever seen. Red Deer Great One. That would take so much work, but I really hope it's the next great one. Would prefer great ones before non-tips. I mean, I personally would prefer to get non-tips first, just because it'd be something that's a little easier to get. It wouldn't be like as insane looking as a great one, but I think it would definitely be easier to find than a great one. Do you play Fishing Planet? I used to. I haven't played it in a while. But there was about a month or two where I was playing it on the channel, and then I played it for about maybe like 4 or 5 months when it first came out. But it hasn't been a game that I've revisited much. Just too much of a grinding process. I'm never able to actually like level up very high in that game because I can't spend much time playing it because I stream and record Call of the Wild all the time. So sadly, I just don't have the time to level up into the higher levels in Fishing Planet and actually get to enjoy the best parts of it. Nice. I actually want to check something real quick. Actually, no, they're not going to be spawned because I fast traveled over here. Miss the Fishing Planet content? I know, man, it's just not something that I can do in the time that I have to play it. I'm telling you, if they made it so it wasn't quite as grindy and it was easier to get to the higher end locations, I would definitely play it on the channel, but I just can't enjoy the locations I'd like to go fishing at. Oh yeah, Blitz, I think a little bit more rare than a diamond. The way I see it is, diamonds are the easiest to get of the special things, right? First is diamonds, then I'd say rares are just barely harder to find. And then I think non-typicals should be twice as hard to find as a diamond, roughly. And then great ones, like, twice as hard to find as a non-tip. Or, like, somewhere along that line, you know? Like, the non-tip should be bridging the gap between diamonds and great ones. Could have swore he was not in that position when we shot him. Not that I know of, Volt. I think all the whitetail racks are the same as before. The only thing they changed with whitetail was the tails. Dude. Another 85 to 100, and that's a really wide boy. Not gonna lie, that could be diamond. That buck is so wide that it could possibly be a diamond. It's got potential. Definitely has potential. Danny, thank you so much for the super chat. Too much of a grinding process, he says, as he's chose to 4,000 whitetail kills in the Great One grind. Yeah, but Call of the Wild's my primary game for the channel, so it's a little bit different. But thank you so much for the super chat, Danny. I really appreciate it. Call of the Wild's my main game, so I don't mind grinding stuff on here. But I just don't have enough time to grind other games, really, because of the fact I grind so much on Call of the Wild. Once this guy lifts his head, we'll try to take the shot. I believe he's... yeah, he's only 173 away, so... should be good. Nice. Yeah, pretty much float. I liked the way that it was when it first came out. It was not incredibly difficult to level up, but it also wasn't easy. I thought that that was like the perfect balance, and then they made it more difficult. They made currency harder to get, so you had to always be watching how much you're spending everywhere you go. Like, I don't like that every time that I travel to a location, I can't leave that location until I've grinded it for a couple hours. Otherwise, I'll lose money. Which, for someone like me that likes to change locations and get a variety of different things and just kind of fish for whatever I feel like fishing for in the moment, it just doesn't really work out for me. Like, all that on top of the grinding is some of the many reasons I don't play much Fishing Planet. And it's also the reason I stopped playing Russian Fishing 4. That game just became so grindy to the point that it wasn't fun. When 40 was max, it was best? Yes. The zones I am discovering say 16 to 1630? Wait, for what, Sled? What are those for? That doesn't sound like a familiar drink time to me. Must have missed a different message. Nice, Holt. That's awesome. Maybe we'll see some of those too. If you're getting a few that you haven't seen before. Got $3 here. Oh my gosh, there's actually more. Where did all these come from? I didn't have that many bucks here before. I had 3 and now there's 5. That's nice. We might need to set up another tripod near. Just real quickly drop that there because I don't feel like walking to the other tent. And then we will real quickly grab that. move it up over in this area if it'll let me place it here. We might have to crawl to this area, but I want to be able to take out lots of bucks here. Yeah, blue bobcats do look amazing, both in-game and in real life. I agree. They look super good. Yeah, Grimm's Lodge is just a beautiful lodge. I'm pretty impressed with it. Let's see, which one of these is our diamond potential? I think it's this guy. Oh yeah, that's him. I don't think this is even a rack that normally makes diamond, but it's so wide that I think it's got a chance. Ah, man, 239. That is a wide buck, though. So wide, holy. Honestly, I like the way that buck looks. I think this is very similar to the one that I made a YouTube short of. If you guys remember that. $166 on the smaller guy. What lake are you at? This one right here. Pretty far down in the bottom left. Got a blue 9 bobcat and it was a troll. No, that's so unfortunate, man. Those are so cool looking. Where's the hotspot? The hotspot is right here. This is the hotspot that most people talk about. It is a pretty incredible place. If you go there around 7, it is just phenomenal. Rip, Jacob. Feral goats troll quite a bit. Sadly. Oh my gosh, we got neck and heart, it said. Kinda sad that I clicked off it so fast. I kinda wanted to take a look at that. That's pretty wild. Neck and heart. Is a blue bobcat a super rare? No, they're an uncommon. In real life, they're incredibly rare, though. Most common diamond in your opinion? I'd say mountain lions. Mountain lions are very easy to get diamond. Yeah, they do appear to be spawning there. That is definitely what it looks like when you first go there. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, you can do it early in the morning like that. I prefer to do 7, because that is right when the mule deer start leaving and the bighorn come in. So once you've shot all like the mule deer and stuff, you'll start seeing the bighorn coming in, and then you're able to take out those too. Oh my gosh, Blitz, really? That is risky to do. It's very risky. There's an 85 to 100. Another 85 to 100. Liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, we're getting a lot of 85 to 100 bucks, guys. This is a good sign. Give them a little call. There we go. fast travel over here, and we'll see if we can see any others running out of there. Oh, that's a good one. Let's get him down just because I want to get him down. Even though this is technically more than the 2 that Grim recommends shooting. Oh. Not the best shot, but he'll go down. We still have 1 buck in the herd, so it should be fine regardless. That is true, Blitz. You did grind lots of links, so you've probably seen them spinning many times and just figured out how to time it right. 17K hype? Yeah, we are really close. 51 subs away from 17K. Let's see if we can hit it today, guys. If you have anybody that you think might enjoy the stream, send them a link to it. Share the stream with your friends. Let's see if we can get to 17K today. I think it's possible. 226 on that guy. That's a solid buck. Messed him up, though. Best thing to do when you're left with an all-doe herd? There's a few things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is just delete it in hopes that it will come back with a new herd. The other thing you can do is go find some herds that you don't use, and then before you do anything on your map, like right after you launch it, shoot some bucks out of a herd you don't like, and then go back to that herd with the does and shoot a few of the does and hope that they swap when they respawn. Because it's a 50-50 chance whether or not the does and the bucks will end up in their old zones or if they'll swap between zones. So that's one way that you can get a zone to go from all does to actually having bucks in it. As far as I understand, that's the way you do it at least. You don't have friends? Sure you do, Hollow. I'm your friend. Is Tiawaroa okay to hunt on single player? I mean, yeah. That's primarily where I hunt Tiawaroa, is in single player. In fact, we still need to check on Tiawaroa to see if I can actually play it now, since they updated. I wonder if it still crashes or if I can actually get on it again. I hope I can get on it, because I do love that map a lot. Okay, so there's 2 bucks there. Think we got both of them? Yeah, we did. First time that's happened in a while. We've been messing that shot up so much. Same, Archie. Same. Thought it was going to be a lost cause. That's what I thought for the longest time myself, but seeing what Grim has done with his herds has kind of showed me that there's a lot of things you can do to kind of fix your doe-only herds. I've actually got a couple herds right now that were doe-only, and they now have bucks in them. And then with some zones, it just takes a little bit more time. Just waiting a little bit longer and they'll start repopulating with bucks. But a lot of times taking bucks out of other zones and then taking some of the does will cause them to go where you want them. You may have to do it a few times, but eventually they should swap over. Heard turkeys over there. I don't know if we'll be able to see them. Nah, there's no way. How are you getting your big bucks respawning again? Just luck, honestly. Oh? Traveling? Why are you guys still traveling? Are they nervous? No, they're calm. Did they freeze? I think they froze. I think they got frozen in traveling. But the way that I got my big bucks respawning, primarily, I started adding this lake down here into my rotation. This lake had a bunch of 85 to 100 bucks when I first found it. And after I shot those and then also shot a diamond off of the map, I started finding more big bucks. So I don't know, it could have something to do with your theory, Blitz, where if you have diamonds on your map, it slows down the spawning of other diamonds. It could be that. Or it might be the fact that I killed some 85 to 100s at a different zone. Not sure. But it was definitely one of those things. Since those guys are just going to chill there, we'll take them out. If you have a doe-only herd, leave it, use another zone as one of your 8 to 10 zones. If you leave the doe-only zones, you will know where all the does are. True, but we're talking more about zones that he wants to use. But that is a good point, Sled. If it's a zone you don't like, then just leave it and find a new one. But if it's a doe that you do... wow. If it's a zone that you do want to use, then use the method that I was just talking about. But yeah, if it's a zone you don't like, then just don't worry about it. Leave it as is. No, Caitlin, you better track that thing down. The new multi-mount with them looks amazing. You gotta make that thing. Later, Floatgoat. English probs? Always. Hey, Mac. I don't know if I said hi or not. In case I didn't, how's it going? Don't see anything buck-wise. This zone has been very slow at respawning them, so it doesn't surprise me. What's your favorite maps? Silver Ridge Peaks, Rancho Del Arroyo would be second, and then Tiawaroa is in third. Fourth is probably Layton. Fifth would be Cuatro Colinas. Sixth is probably Parque Fernando. Seventh would be Yukon. Or no. Verhonga Savannah is number 6. Then Parque 7th. Yukon 8th. Hirschfelden 9th and Medved 10th. That's probably how I would rank the maps based on personal preferences. Yeah, 510, exactly. If you've got a zone that's all does and you don't like where it's placed, then just leave it. And then if it's one that you do like, you can try the swapping method to try and swap the does and bucks. What's the best map for mule deer? Either Rancho Del Arroyo or Silver Ridge Peaks, in my opinion. A lot of people like Parque, but I just think that Silver Ridge and Rancho are much better. Hey, Corpse, it's going pretty good. Been getting a lot of 85 to 100 bucks, so I'm hoping we're getting close. Lots of 85 to 100s today. Yes, the geese were fixed. And I have heard that they are so much better than before. No, Tallboy, we're not doing a face cam. Already said that earlier. Where's our deer? Where are these little guys? Doesn't look like they're here as of now. We'll just move on to another zone. These ones have been just does recently, so we'll just go to the one where I know there's bucks. Course. Yes. Hey, Cody, you did not miss much. Just a lot of decent-sized whitetail bucks. Nothing monster, but lots of 85 to 100s. Ooh, nice, Nathan. That's really good. I've yet to even see a melanistic mountain goat. Uh-oh. They're still not back. This is the second run in a row that these have not been here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, I guess we're gonna have to move on to another area. At least these lakes down here have been really good to us. Nice, James, that's awesome. That's not good, Neo. So we gotta wait for these to move in. Actually, he's just gonna drink right there. Not the most ideal spot, but we'll just have to make it work. There's the other one. Should bring him down. We'll go with that corpse. I like that one. I like that one better than the one that Holocrow always does. Holocrow's just mean. Just killed 2 blue bobcaps in one zone, both females though. That's still pretty cool, Archie, getting 2 of them side by side. Not a common thing to see. What will you do after you get the great one? Go for a melanistic red deer again. From one grind straight to another one. Majestic flowing mane. Yes. Ooh. It's a good buck. So I think what we're gonna do here, so that we can claim all of these, since they're in much stranger spots than they were last run, what we're gonna do is shoot these 2, run around the lake, take out some bucks out of this zone, then pick those up, pick these up, and pick those up. It's gonna be a little bit of an interesting route, but I'm hoping that it'll be the best way to do it. Hey, Jana, how's it going? I'm not mean, I'm brutally honest. Sure, we'll go with that. And he's down, and that one's... No, that's gonna ruin everything. Now I'm gonna have to come back here again. How dare he float? How are you getting the bucks to respawn? Just by shooting them. What I'm doing, though, is I'm only hunting a certain amount of zones. I'm only hunting the ones at this lake, this lake, this lake, and this lake. I'm not hunting bucks anywhere else. And that'll make sure that, all your deer go to those places that you've been hunting. $30 for sure? Yes. We all know that it's coming out the 32nd. DDF, you would know if it was. They would have announced it themselves. Do you reset the timer? No? Yes, you do have to reset the time. So basically the way spawns work, as far as we know, whenever you shoot an animal, right, it gets a respawn. Now that respawn supposedly spawns immediately, but it doesn't actually get to its zone until you reset the time. So it spawns like somewhere else on the map and goes into like a traveling state, and it'll be traveling towards that zone. And one of the biggest reasons why I believe that this is the case is because I've had a few times now where I've had a couple bucks that I shot at the beginning of my run, and then I go back to that lake like 2 in-game hours later or so, and there's more bucks there. But resetting the time will get them there quicker, because you are like just skipping all that time that they would normally be traveling. Let's see if we can get up close. There's an 85 to 100 buck right there. It's a pretty small one, but still in that 85 to 100 range. And then we'll take that guy also. Nice, Zen, that's awesome. You'll float too? I mean, probably, but I'm not about to find out. He also isn't hunting a broken map. This map still has issues with whitetail. It's definitely not perfect. The whitetails still act weird on here. It's just not as bad as Layton. I probably should have shot that guy instead, actually. He's a little better looking, but it is what it is. You know max score for bighorn sheep because I got 172.60. There is no max score for anything that has true racks on it. Because technically they could have like one tiny difference in a horn that would make it score just a little bit higher. So there's no max score for anything with true racks. But that is a really large one. Just deleted my best lion zone and one of my good jackal zones. No rogue fighter, that's so unfortunate, man. Gotta be careful of that hunting pressure. Hey, Burke, it's been going pretty good. Lots of big bucks down so far. Yes, Archie. Imagine if that's how they were actually doing it. There would be rage all over. Should be one more down from this herd, and then we gotta go back and... Oh wait, this is the one that floated, I think. Yep, there he is. Alright, so we'll have to go get him. But we do have 2 more on this side that we need to grab on the way. I hate hunting pressure, me too. It's kind of annoying at times, but it's usually easy to work around. Come here, buddy, you're going for the wrong ones. Yes, technically bird alien. You are correct. Okay, that's one that I saw earlier. Just a mythical bobcat. Which we will need to take down eventually, but we are focusing on whitetail right now. Come on, buddy. Find the tracks. Where'd the 2 from this zone go? Track not found? Okay. Must be further this way. Take hunting pressure any day over stack need zones. True. Can we find it, buddy? You got this? I believe in you. Oh, he found it. There we go. Oh my gosh. He's spinning. Nice, pure fishing. That's awesome. Congrats, my dude. Was it a big one? Let's get a diamond. I hope so, Casey. I'd say we're due for a diamond whitetail. That one that you guys saw in, I believe it was today's video. Yeah, it was today's video, I believe. That one was part of my initial spawns from when the map first released. So, technically I haven't got a respawn to be diamond yet. Just one of the initial spawns. So I'm really hoping we can get our first diamond respawn soon. There it is. Hello there. Hey, Huntress, how's it going? How are you doing? Brian Francis, thank you for the super chat, my dude. Been grinding grizzlies, but still haven't got a diamond. Just now albino 7. Have a bunch of tents, about 300 kills, and no luck. Any advice? The only advice I can really give for grizzlies, since I don't know a lot about them really, is just keep on grinding them. Sometimes diamonds can take a few hundred kills to get, and I mean, you've got a level 7 albino, which is a pretty good one, honestly. So I'd honestly just say keep going at it. Don't give up. Eventually you will get that diamond respawn. It just takes time. And stuff like the grizzlies and the brown bear and lynx, pretty much anything that goes to legendary minus like the red deer, takes a little bit longer to get diamond, I've noticed. I mean, you can just look at Flinter's fox grind. It took him like, what, 700 kills to get a diamond or something like that? Most of the predatory animals take forever. That was actually a pretty big buck right there. That was a solid one. But thank you once again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And I hope you've been doing good. What's the hardest hitting troll you have had? Oh, man. Let me think. I know I had one pretty recently that was just really bad. But I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. Let me go back through my recent videos and look to see if there was any in particular that really hurt. Oh yes, the piebald level 5 Rocky Mountain elk was the worst one. That was so sad. I was just heartbroken after having that thing troll me. And for it to be like a guaranteed troll, it was even worse. Just knowing that it had no chance of making it. That's been the worst troll I've ever killed. Yeah, you guys guessed it. It was the piebald elk. That was so unfortunate. Hurts to this day. I mean, the great one wasn't technically a troll. That was a bugged one. So I'm not counting that. They're the best. They are. They are the best. Especially when they're a black-tailed deer. Right? Oh, you had a troll piebald caribou, tall boy? That's really sad, too. Because it's hard enough to get them to be a piebald level 5, and then it's also really hard to make diamond on the caribou, so... Geez, that's like almost a 0% chance of it actually panning out. Oh, did we forgot that one right there. That might actually stop some of our respawns from happening. Let's call these into view. Why do you hate me, sir? I'm sorry, Kyla. I like the blacktail, so I have to give you crap for hating them. I think we can take both of those, and then we'll have to go back and get that guy. should drop him. That one's floating. That's great. Don't see any more over there. 2 does there. Rip, Huntress. How do I get a shotgun on Classic? You actually get one when you first make an account. It's like a single shot, so it's not amazing, but you do get one when you first start out. And then the way that you would get more is by earning gems or purchasing M's, and then using that to buy a shotgun. Now, you can earn gems just by doing missions, which that's definitely the best way to earn gems. So I would recommend just activating all the missions you have available and trying to complete a bunch of them. And eventually you should be able to afford one of the shotguns. I would recommend going for the 12 gauge pump first, because it's relatively cheap and it's a really good shotgun. There, now that we picked up that old one that we forgot about, hopefully that'll get them respawning over here again. Ooh, that's a interesting buck. Actually didn't see either of those, and I don't have a stand over here, so I can't even shoot them. After you hunt your whitetail zones, how do you respawn them? Just by resetting the time. Reset the time to the beginning of their drink time, and then you should have your respawn. Sometimes it might take a couple runs, but they will come back eventually. But thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Hopefully that helps out. One thing that I do recommend, though, is make sure you kill quite a few whitetail before resetting the time. I've noticed that the more you kill, the higher chances that you'll get your respawns on the next run. Can we get those? Ooh. Didn't hit as many of those shots as I would have liked, but we got them both. So, that is good. .265 is not bad, Macho. That's a decent one. Bigger than most of the ones I've killed. Only bad if I had got one like that. I have an albino kudu that's like 926, but that's not super close to diamond. That's still a little bit below. This is the 303 Whitetail Slayer. Alright, later, Huntress. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you have a good evening. Not really, Gulf Coast. A lot of 85 to 100 bucks, but no diamonds or rares. Sadly. That little guy right there just like skidded over the finish line. Poor thing. Jeez, Blitz. Man, that's a lot of them. A lot of good kudu. Nice, Ult. I am either going to use the air rifle or the 6.5. Ooh, there's an 85 to 100. I have not seen an 85 to 100 buck in this herd in so long. That's actually pretty nice to see. Oh my gosh, that last shot hit him. He just absolutely folded. There's the big one. Go ahead and pick this guy up, and then we have that one down over here. We'll drop my great one. Oh yeah, I already read that. Have a 181 albino blacktail on console too. Jeez, man. Holy. So many insane trophies. He should be down up here because the spotting thing's right here. I ruined what should have been my first diamond whitetail last night on the new map. 21 meters running at me. Regretted shooting as soon as I did. I've done that before too, man. It's always a risk when they're running. No matter how close they are. That's unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear about that. Better luck on your next one, though. You having trouble loading the stream, Kyla? What's my favorite deer? Definitely the red deer, I'd say. Just love the way the red deer look. Tips for whitetail on Layton? I would definitely recommend checking out a couple of videos that Lady Legend has made on whitetail for Layton Lakes. It should be called like how to spawn 3 great ones or something. Actually, the video that she posted today is probably going to be a better one, but basically there's a guy on console, I believe Xbox, and he has got 4 great ones, and he has some really good tips and tricks for hunting whitetail on Layton. Highly recommend watching the video she posted today, Chatting with Grim, where he's talking about everything that he does when hunting whitetail on Layton. It should be pretty helpful. Yeah, me too, Whitetail Slayer. Me too. I'm happy that YouTube added the sub-only chat. Because that makes it so I can still talk with all of you guys, but we can avoid the spam. Because most of the time, the people that spam things repeatedly aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So this kind of gets rid of that excessive spam, while still making it so I can talk to you guys. Which is extremely helpful. Guys, we're now 41 subs away from 17K. We're getting closer by the second. I honestly think we'll hit it tomorrow. I don't know if we'll make it today, but I think we'll definitely hit it tomorrow. Yeah, Macho, it's really easy to tell the Mellifallow from the others. Probably one of the easier ones, to be honest. What do you think, Kyla? Does it seem like there's less spam and stuff today because of this sub-only mode? I'm liking it. I think it's working pretty well. No bucks on this run. That's unfortunate. Much better? Alright, I've noticed I haven't seen nearly as much of it, so I'm liking it. I think we'll continue to do this, guys. It seems to be the way to go. Yeah, Macho. It seems to be working out great. It's not the slow mode we're talking about, Tallboy. There's a subscriber-only mode that YouTube recently added that I'm trying out. It just makes it so that if you want to talk in the chat, you have to be subscribed to the channel. And since the majority of you guys that watch the stream every day are already subbed, it doesn't affect you guys at all. But if you want to chat, you have to be subbed to the channel. And it has reduced the spam so much. It is so nice. And yes, slow mode is on. It's just the short slow mode like always. I raised it from 5 seconds to 7 seconds. But it's basically the same as it's always been. Not really any changes there. Hey Antler Madness, how's it going? Glad you enjoy the videos. And we've got a bunch of 85 to 100 weight bucks, but nothing too huge. I think the biggest one on the day was like 239. So good, but not insane. Hey Inferno, it's going pretty good. A lot better than it did the last time we grinded them on stream. How much longer is the stream gonna last? Like 20 to 30 minutes most likely. What's up with... Oh, there they are. I was just gonna say, what's up with this zone? They're still not here, but they actually are. Perfect. He's not gonna go in the water as far as I know. Yeah, true, Kyla. True. Are animals still disappearing after the new update on PC and on console? Not from what I've seen, at least most of the time. There is a very rare chance that you will still get the render bug, but it's not related to going out of render. It's actually related to fast traveling as far as I can tell. But from what I've heard, that's always been a thing, so it's actually not anything new. But the actual render bug is gone, where it was making animals invisible when you'd go out of render. That one has been fixed. If that's what you were talking about, at least. Won't let me fast travel. There is one buck. Where's the other? We should have 2 bucks over there. I have noticed the longer I grind in one session, the more I have bucks and just herds in general straggling a little bit. They're taking longer to move to where they're actually supposed to be. Like, as you guys can see, these guys weren't actually in their zone yet. And when we first started today, they were always in their zone. But now it's taking them a little bit of time to move. In fact, I can't even see those. Unfortunate. We might not be able to even get a shot on these. Well, let's go to the other side and try to take out the other herd. I think that's on your end, I think that's either on your guys' end or YouTube. It might actually be YouTube having issues, because I'm not dropping any frames, so I'm definitely not lagging. Level 5 albino lion. Nice, Macho. It was lagging for me too, so it was YouTube. Sounds about right. Because it says that we have not lost any frames. $70 to 85. And 70 to 85. Giants. Absolute giants. Little buffer, but not much. Got you. Hey, Thompson, you haven't missed much. Made some pretty good progress with the whitetail, but nothing huge. Okay, they are all running out now, which means we should actually be able to get a shot once we get to this tripod. Then, of course, we're going to take out those two. Can you stream tonight? Possibly. I might do a Tarkov one tonight. I already finished editing for the day, so I can either make a second video or stream Tarkov. I'm not sure which I'll do. Nice, that actually worked out really well. Well, it was worth a shot, but my aim's not good enough right now. Where do you put rare females in the trophy lodge? I put them in a different trophy lodge from my main one. I usually just toss them in a backup lodge. Thank you, Queen Lightheart. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're enjoying everything. Just got a Black Spots Diamond Feral Pig. That is insane, Dylan. That's one of the rarest things on Tiawaroa. That's crazy, man. Wow, that is incredibly rare. You got that tree. And, like, every bush in sight. All the trees and bushes are down, and probably diamond. So these guys are going to be roughly here. Keep that as a reference just so we don't get too close and end up spooking them off. Yeah, we're super close now. We gotta be careful moving up here. But we need to get to this tripod so we don't add too much pressure. Small buck, another small buck. Mediocre buck. None of them are huge, though. We'll take out the two biggest of these. Hey, Ian, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Awesome to see some new faces in here. There we go. Rushed those shots way too much, but we got the last one. It's been pretty bad here to Rogue Fighter. It's been pretty hot here. Last couple days have been much better, but there was about a week where it was like 90s and 100s just straight. 17 bobcaps down. Nice, Archie. Any mythicals or legendaries yet? That was a diamond potential tree. I think it was a troll. Yeah, probably both, to be honest. It was a legendary diamond troll. One of a kind. Oh, really? 510? I know in some states that's always been a thing. Here in Oregon, you don't pump your own gas. You wait for the people that work there to pump it. But I know in, like, Utah, you pump your own gas. I think it really depends on where you are. And then some places probably transition from one to the other, too. Best you got so far were 7s. Man, hopefully you'll have an 8 or 9 around the corner. Oh, really, Kyla? Yeah, here in Oregon, you don't pump your gas. The people that work at the gas station pump it for you. I'm not sure how many states have it to where gas station workers pump your gas. I don't think so, 510. Last couple times that we've gone to the gas station, it's been same as always. Alright, I think we're probably gonna go ahead and end the stream there, guys. We made great progress, though. Let me real quickly take a look at our codex so we can see how many kills we're at. Nice, Martin, that's awesome. Nice, Dino, glad you got that cooling unit. Probably is so much more bearable than what it was before. Alright, so 23,466. Let's see what I was at before we started. So before we started, I was at 23,408. So that means we killed, wow, 58 whitetail this stream. We killed 58 whitetail in 2 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. Let me just type all this out. That brings us to 3,706 whitetail kills between Layton and Rancho. My gosh. And a total of 366 on Rancho alone. But yeah, thank you guys for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all the brand new subs, getting us one step closer to 17,000 subscribers. Also, thank everybody for all the super chats this stream. Really appreciate it. It helps me do what I do. But we're going to go ahead and end it there. We'll be back tomorrow with another stream, and we might be back this evening with an Escape from Tarkov stream. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream. Peace!